Good morning or good afternoon, everyone, wherever you may be tuning in from. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoying your day. Hope you're doing well out there. We're almost toward the end of the week, so just hope you're doing good. We're going to get into the topic for this episode, and it's Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka. As many of you have already know that a couple of days ago, Simone Biles dropped out of her team competition uh, due to dealing with mental health issues. And then later, she dropped out of individual competition, for the same reason, dealing with mental health issues. And Naomi Osaka did the same thing not too long ago, about a couple months ago, dealing with mental issues. And I applaud these young ladies for prioritizing their mental health over winning gold medals and winning tournaments. I'm so proud of them right now because that's a brave thing to do, and many would not have done that. They would have, continued on and ignored their mental health and continue to compete, knowing that they're not, in the right shape mentally. They're dealing with a lot. So I really, really applaud them on that. I mean, good. You know, you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to look out for yourself, for your mental well-being, and then everything else could fall into place. Because what good is it to be the best at something when you're not right, mentally? You have a mental breakdown, and then you're no good at all. So I again, my hats off to them for taking care of their mental well being. Taking a sabbatical for a little bit and then coming back later. We all have to do it. I mean, no, we are all human. We're all human. We're not robots. We're not the human body. You know, um, isn't built to just to be, great at everything and then not have a life. I mean, it's people that do it, and more power to them. But it's like, wow, it's like, okay, it's more than life. You have your family. You have friends. You want to go outside and just relax, take a vacation. Take a little sabbatical, enjoy smell the roses, so to speak. Just take care of yourself because you're the only one you got. You that's it. It's just you. And I just applaud him. I look at Michael Jordan. Last year they came out with the documentary on the docu series on ESPN that a lot of us had saw, which is called The Last Dance. And Michael Jordan has issues. I mean, as great as he was, those years he played in the NBA, he was the best in the league during that era. The brother has issues, and that was evident during last year's docuseries. I mean, he didn't have good relationships with former teammates. He still don't with former players, which he still doesn't have. But he was the best. He was the greatest in that era during the time he played. But he won 6 championships. But at what cost? I mean, that's great. He was 6 for 6, in NBA Finals, won scoring titles, won MVPs, won All Star Game MVPs, won Defensive Player of the Year MVP. That's great and all. He had individual accolades, and he won the NBA Finals 6 times in a row. Oh, 6 times, and won 6 championships. That's great and all, but at what cost? Jay Z had a line in one of his songs says, "I paid the cost to be the boss." Yeah, you do pay a cost. You pay a great cost. When you don't have relationships with people, You sacrificing your mental well-being. I mean, it takes a lot. And Simone Biles is, she's the GOAT of gymnastics, among the greatest athletes on this planet, the greatest to ever do it in that sport. And she needed to take a break. I get it. We all do. We all do. And it's just sad that, there are people out there that criticize her, that make it seem like, oh, she's being selfish. She doesn't care anything about this country. How dare her take take care of herself? What about our country? What about our gold medal? What about her team? What about doing it for her country? She's not being a patriot. How dare her be selfish? She's weak. She should just get over it. This young lady has won nationals with broken toes in both feet, worlds with a kidney stone, and has carried the burden of being a face has carried the burden of being the face of sexual assault survivors, as a national institution for gymnastics failed to support them, to support the victims of sexual assault. She's carried the burden of all this. Yet you question her toughness? I just said, won nationals with broken toes in both feet, worlds with a kidney stone, and had the burden of being the face of sexual assault survivors. Larry Nassar, the former doctor over at Michigan State, who's going to he's been sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. He's going to die in prison, and rightfully so. But through all that, she persevered. Through all that, she was the best in the world. Through all those issues, and yet y'all still question her for taking a sabbatical to address her mental well-being? Are y'all kidding me? These same people are sitting on it, couldn't even walk an inch in her shoes. These same people are sitting on their couch, looking stupid, scratching they you know what, eating Twinkies, watching a View, CNN, or Fox News, or MSNBC, and got the nerve to criticize her. Can't even get off your damn couch. Can't even do a push-up or a sit-up. Ain't got nerve to criticize somebody. Go to hell. Y'all in Memphis need to go to hell. I'm trying not to cuss on here, so I'm going to say MFers. Y'all in Memphis need to go to hell. But see, this is nothing new for black people, because we're always criticized. And I'm going to step away from like Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka and bring it more on a personal level. Many of you can relate to it. Many people have, had careers, had that high paying job. They made you say, Mama, look at me now. Get those dollars, get that education, get those letters behind your name, and you pay the cost for it. Sacrifice time with your family, with your loved ones, with friends. Sacrifice, having a vacation. I mean, there's nothing wrong with going for greatness. There's nothing wrong with that. Let me be clear. There's nothing wrong for going for the gusto. But we're human beings. We're not robots. Sometimes you just need to just take a breather, take a sabbatical, address your mental health. And as black people, we're always, seen as being super. I mean, yes, we're the greatest people on the planet ever in human history. This is true, but we're human beings. We're people. We're not robots. We're not machines. Even amongst our own people, we're told, oh, just deal with it. Just persevere. Press on. It ain't that bad. We know white people tell us that. White people be white people. They do foolish crap like that. That should be expected from them. But with our own people, we're told that, oh, just get over it. You'll be all right. It ain't that serious. Yeah, okay. This is why black people don't like to address their mental well-being, the issues they have with their mental well-being. That's why it's not addressed in the black community, because we're told that, we should just get over it and overcome and adapt. We are strong people. Yes, we are, but strong people need to address their mental health as well. No one's indestructible. No one's invincible. But this all stems down from 5 centuries of slavery, of white oppression. You had 365 years of chattel slavery, another 100 years of Jim Crow discriminatory laws, another 60 years of mass incarceration, the war on drugs, which is waged against the black community, among other things. So that's 5 centuries, 500 years of just the worst Holocaust ever in human history. And that's a lot to process. That's generations, decades, centuries of mental trauma. And it's all documented that it's PTSS, post traumatic slave syndrome. I keep saying that. It's well documented that that's passed on from generation to generation. It's not only in the foods we eat, but it's the way we treat each other, how we communicate, our diet, which the foods we eat, relationships with our family, with our friends. It's that's this all is there's a part of it. All of this is a part of it. Our religion, our spirituality, our mental health. All this is passed down from slavery. When our ancestors were kidnapped and forced into bondage to build a country that they didn't know anything about, had no knowledge of. This is all part of our mental breakup, our mental well-being. Why black people have mental issues now. It all stems from slavery. 500 plus years of oppression and counting. But yet we're told, get over it. I'm not saying we should use oppression as a crutch to not do better. We should. We should do better. We shouldn't play the victim. We should have or want people to feel sorry for us. I get that. But we have to address our mental well-being. Going back to Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka, they spent hours upon hours upon hours upon hours just to be the greatest in the world at their craft. They sacrificed relationships, going on dates, going out, just being with their friends, being with their family, going on vacation, having some me time. Simone Biles is the greatest gymnast ever in that sport. Naomi Osaka is among the greatest tennis players in the world. She arguably could be better than Serena Williams and Venus Williams. She's 23 years old, so she has many, many, many more years to go. She's still young. Who's to say that she can't be greater than a better tennis player than Serena and Venus? Better than they were. She defeated Serena Williams. The girl is bad. The young lady is bad. She's that good. But even with all that, she's a human being. These young ladies are human beings. They're not robots. What good is it to put all this, all this training to do all win these competitions, win gold medals in gymnastics, tennis, win the French Open, the Australian Open, Wimbledon, the US Open, and you're not right. Your mind's not right. And it's gonna show itself. So they're addressing, prioritizing this over their sport, over their craft. And that's a brave thing to do. And I applaud them. And they should be commended, not vilified. They should be commended. And they are. Most people, are commending them. But you have those, naysayers, those I didn't do nothing, so I'm gonna just I didn't do nothing in my life, but just run my mouth people type of people. There's many of those people out there sitting in their mama's couch, scratching their balls, eating Cheetos, licking their fingers, watching CNN, Fox News, watching life passing by. Got the nerve to criticize somebody that's actually accomplished something in life. You always have those people. You always have the haters or naysayers in everything you do. That doesn't just go for Simone Biles and Naomi Osaka. That goes for everyone who's actually attempting to do something. You're trying to start a business. You're trying to start a family. You're going to school to get your education. Whatever the case may be. You want to develop a closer relationship with God. Whatever it may be. You always have those people. Always. Always have those people. I say to you, do your thing. Do the best you can with the very best you have. Ignore those people. They're going to be there. That's just human nature. We can't do nothing about that. But also, don't forget to take care of yourself. Address your mental well being because you are all you have. You only have one mind. You can't just destroy your mind and then go out, oh, I want another mind. I want another, No, it doesn't work that way. It's not like a shirt or a pair of pants or a shirt or a pair of shoes. Well, if you destroy this one pair of shoes, you can go out and get another pair of shoes, another pair of pants. Your car break down, you can go out and get another car. It don't work that way with your mind. Only have one mind, and take care of it by all means necessary. Address it. Your mental health, that is. Take time for yourself. Enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy your friends. Take a vacation. Take time to smell the roses, so to speak. Enjoy nature. You only have one life. You only have one life. So again, kudos to Simone Biles, Naomi Osaka. I salute y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I'm more prouder of y'all doing this than winning competitions and getting gold medals or winning tournaments. I mean, yeah, that's great and all. I mean, good. That's great. Yes, of course. But to be smart and brave enough to address your mental health takes a big person. That shows maturity. And I'm proud of these young ladies. Simone Biles is 24. Naomi Osaka is 23. Yeah, Simone Biles could compete in 2024 in Paris. She may or may not do it. Who cares? She's proven she's the best. She really don't need to prove anything else. Naomi Osaka probably come back, and compete in tournaments, compete in the 2024 Olympics in Paris, Summer Olympics in Paris. She's 23 years old. But don't worry about that right now. Just address your mental well being. All the other stuff will fall in line. You can always go back to it. It's not going anywhere. Y'all are still young. Address your mental health. That's what's important. Damn these naysayers. They're going to be there. They haven't did anything in their lives. They just talking. Talk, 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 talk. Talk is cheap. Let them talk. Keep doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing your thing. I'm just so proud of y'all. I am. And I think this is going to start a trend now because probably in other sports, because especially among black athletes, because they'll be like, yo, we out here busting our breaking our backs and busting our tail to be the best. Well, yeah, that's great, but my mind ain't right. I need to address my mental well being. I spend time, hours upon hours upon hours of doing this. This is not all that I want to do. I don't want my life to be just about being an athlete. I want to have a life. Don't I have that right? I want to enjoy family. I want to enjoy loved ones. I want to enjoy my friends. I want to take a vacation. Just have some me time. Don't I have the right to do that? Haven't I earned it? You're going to see a lot of that going on because the black athlete is seen like a robot. They seem like a undestructible machine. They can't have emotion. They can't, have a life. They can't address their mental well-being. But white athletes, oh, they're applauded. Oh, that's great. That's great. That's great for you. That's great. You address your mental health. Your mental health. You're taking time for yourself. That's wonderful. That's great. I applaud you. Right on. You're not just an athlete. You're a person. But the same thing doesn't apply to the black athlete. Never has. Never, never, never will. Negro, damn that. Get out there and make me some money. Go out there and make this country proud. Win medals. Make me some money. Damn your mental health. Damn your personal time. You need to make me some money. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, but not surprising. But be that as it may, that's the world we live in. No one ever said the world was fair, especially when you're black. But we know this, it's been this way for 500 plus years. But still we great. Even after all that, we still have greatness amongst us. Yes, some of us have lost our way and we need to find it, but we're still great. We're still a great people. On that note, I'm going to jump off of here. Feel free to share this episode on social media. Let's get out there in the algorithm, start the conversation. Let me know your opinions, how you feel, and what you think. I would like to know. So yeah, feel free. Let me know what you think. Feel free to comment and share this. Till next time, y'all. Y'all take care. God bless and love you much. I'm out. Peace.